Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video today. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and that is reviewing one of the best possible racing games, or possibly the best racing game out at this moment in time. So without further ado, let's jump straight on into it. So basically, when I say best game out at this moment in time, it's more like the best free game out at this moment in time, because you're getting a lot, for what you pay for, and that is nothing. So it's a really good game for what you're paying for and what you're actually putting towards it. It's quite good. So for those of you that don't already know, this game is called Race Room Racing Experience, and basically in this video I'm just going to go through a few of the pros and cons of the game itself and give you guys a bit of an insight about the game if you're thinking about getting it yourselves. I mean, personally, I'd get it even if it was crap because it's free. So let's just start off with the cons and give the bad news first. Basically, when you get this game, because it is free, you only get a minimum amount of cars, which is a big pro. Sorry, a big con. So if you're a racing fan and you like racing games, then you're going to want quite a fair selection of cars. But basically, because this game is free, you can't get everything for free, and then you have to pay for DLCs, and there's a significant amount of DLCs that you can buy for this game. So you can spend a lot of money on this game to get loads of DLCs, and it doesn't really surprise me because this game's free, so it wouldn't surprise me having a lot of DLCs, but they're quite pricey at the same time, so that is a big con. Our second con for the game is the fact that it only has 2 tracks, and going back to the same point with the minimum amount of cars, that the 2 tracks you also have to pay for extra tracks, and that is a big con because they all come in one DLC package. I suppose it's not that bad, but it is quite pricey. I was looking earlier on, it's roughly around £25 for the Nürburgring Classics DLC, which is quite pricey, but then again though, I can imagine you're getting a lot out of the DLC package itself. So moving on, we have our third con now, and this is to do with the overall steering and handling of the vehicles in the game. Now, as I'm driving around the track, you may realise 1 or 2 times that I do spin out, and this is because when you're turning, it literally, the cars have only got a 90 or 180 degree turning degree of rotation, so when I'm driving with my 900 degree steering wheel, it's really difficult to get them corners nicely, and it doesn't really feel realistic with the handling. So coming to the fourth and final con of the game, and you can't really moan about it because it is free, but I'm gonna just put it out there and get them out for you guys. 4 cons and 4 pros, but the fourth con is that it is a huge file. I think it's clocking in around 20 gigabyte file. So for a free game, that is massive. But when you look at the graphics of the game that I'll be talking about soon, you understand why. And some of the cars in the game, you can imagine taking up a lot of space on your hard drive. Another thing I forgot to mention before I jump into the pros of the game is that this is a PC based game, so you can only play it on PC, no consoles allowed, I'm afraid. So going straight on into the pros, the one huge pro, and this is the one that wipes it all out and makes you want to get it, is that the game is free. Itself is free. Yes, DLCs cost a bit, but the game itself is 100% free. Now moving on, the second pro of the game is the graphics are absolutely pristine. You can see with the background gameplay that the graphics are absolutely amazing, especially for a free game. You wouldn't expect to get good graphics. I expect pixelated graphics and really poor quality, but I was wrong. So moving on to the third pro of the game, and I could have thought of more pros and cons, but I thought I'd leave them level. So the third pro for me personally is it is extremely realistic, and if you're one of those simulation drivers looking for realism, then this is definitely the game for you. It's an extremely realistic game. You can use a H shifter, clutch, full pedals, you can actually make it into a decent simulation of a game, and it is quite good in that respect. And now moving on to the fourth and final pro of the game, and this for me was a big one. You get a lot of games nowadays like Peak Angle, the drifting game, that you don't get branded cars on the game. So like you can see that I'm driving around at the start of the video with a BMW, and it shows at the start of the video when you see me choosing my car, it shows that it is a BMW, so that's quite a good touch, because not many games do that anymore, and it is quite a good thing to have because, you know, it's nice to see the badge and it's nice to see different cars running around the tracks. So anyway guys, that's about it for me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed this little edge to my videos. I mean, I quite enjoyed doing this video with a bit of gameplay in the background, and I hope you guys go and download this game. It is available on Steam for absolutely free. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. My name's been Tom, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.